Hey guys, Charlie here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. This episode, I'm hoping, is going to be pretty productive. We've got to wrap some stuff up. I said I was going to have like these buildings done per se and kind of know what I wanted for them before recording this, but I thought maybe including you guys in on the process might be a better option or better deal. Workmen do have a lot of work to do, though. There's a lot of things queued up for these buildings, so they're gonna be really busy, and I've got a lot of workmen though. Take a look at staff really quick. I've got 66 workers, 458 guards. That's a lot. We've also got, I don't know how many snipers here. Well, I think if I mouse over, I can. Hold on. Yep, there we go. We got 57 dog handlers. Oh yeah, that's a lot. And 434 prisoners. They have been coming in, right? The game, I just told the game basically for intake, just keep me full, right? So that's what the game's doing now. It's just kind of keeping me full. And that's cool. We're going to be activating some more cells here. I've got doors. And almost, there we go. I've got doors coming in to these areas because I thought, like, there's a lot of common rooms in this area, right? There's this common room here. There's this common room here, which is a really nice one. Not sure why I put the fancy floors on this. Let's change this to the wooden floor. Oh. And there we go. Yeah, for those of you wondering if the performance problems and how I fixed them, I didn't. There's your answer. I didn't. They're still not fixed. Still have lags all the time. So originally, I think I was going to have this be a common room, and then almost, there we go. I was going to have this be a common room, and then this was going to be a shop. I still think I might do that here because I don't think I have any shops. This is a suburb. We've got one shop over here, right? But there's a lot of common rooms. There's this one here, this one here. Come on, let's go. There we go. This one here, which is going to get refloored, and like, I guess we could do one more, but I feel like that's a little overkill for this area, doing one more. I don't know. I do know that this is supposed to have a brick wall. So let's get that done. No. Wait. Is it supposed to be here instead? I think it's here instead. I think this is the wall, and then I was going to actually demolish the fence to here. I think that's how that was supposed to go. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But now I'm thinking, like, because I still don't know what to do with these ones, right? I don't like having cells really close to the walls. I'm a little against that. I don't like that. But if I put a double perimeter fence down here, it's probably going to deter them from digging, right? It's probably. I'm gonna put a perimeter wall right here, and then I'm gonna make this one also be a perimeter wall all the way down to here. And then another perimeter wall all the way down to here. And then this one is not going to have any perimeter wall, I guess, because the building is here. I might just demolish this. I don't know. I don't know yet. All right. Kind of this part, the finalization parts and the little details and stuff, I haven't quite got a grasp on exactly what I want to do. But we have, and I don't know how this is in the rest of the world, but we have a lot of, at least around me in America and stuff, we have duplexes, right? These are basically, they're single-family homes which are divided in some way to where they're actually two single-family homes in one complex, right? We call them duplexes. And I thought, that's the kind of home type that I don't have yet, right? We've got these rows here, which are sort of like your condominiums, right? They're all kind of this long row and the same exact thing over and over and over again. Exactly same design. Everyone has the same thing, blah, 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 blah. We've got that. We've got the little community areas where there's, little streets that kind of come around, and there's these individual homes, but they're all like the same thing, right? We have those condo kind of things. Then we have the inner cities, which are sort of like an apartment, and I can't really do apartments per se because it breaks my rule of having every cell go outside. So this is as close as I can get to that kind of thing, like little tiny cells. Same thing over here. But you know what we don't have are duplexes, right? Actual legit homes with unique designs on the inside, but they're, different buildings. So what I thought I might do with like this one here, for example, since this cell, these are cells right here, This one's not done yet. What's going on here, guys? In progress. Okay. Yeah, he's getting on it. Okay. I'm going to turn that cell on. But like this one here, for example, it's not really that far. It's not really that much closer to the perimeter wall than the rest of these cells are. So I thought I might do a perimeter wall. I might do a duplex with this one. So I don't have a design in my head yet. So let's maybe take the wall and maybe we can kind of go like I don't know. Something like, I don't know this. Hang on. Maybe the wall comes in this way first and then comes up this way. That could work, right? It's quite a lot of space for both, you know? One's a little long, but one's like, you know, squarish. I kind of like that. Maybe dip it in a little bit like that, just to be unique. I'm not sure how much room each of these have, but I don't know. It seems okay to me, so let's try that. So I'm going to take and put a brick wall through here like this. That's going to separate these two cells, but they're still going to have the door facing outwards, right? So the door, we're going to take a jail door. Put one jail door there. And put the other one here as soon as he's done. Speed him up a bit here. Oh, every time I kick it into 3 times speed, it just gets super slow, man. Okay, so he's going to install these things, and that's cool. So now we can have like our own, I don't know, like each one can have their own design, right? So I'm going to put the flooring in because I already know they're going to have the mosaic flooring because that's what all the cells have. That's what all the nice cells have. So we'll do that for the flooring. But now, I'm kind of thinking, you know, maybe we put a bed back here, right? We put another bed, maybe, I don't know, over here, you know, away from everything. We give each of them a window. So maybe we'll have a window that faces, oh, come on. There we go. Which way does it face? Maybe we have this window face this way, and this window can face, like, up this way, I guess. I don't know. Give them a view of this side. Or we could put a window here. Or we could just do both. Like, why not? These houses are nice. We can do 2 windows. Sure. Okay, so then we have to have their toilets and all that stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to kind of keep the same sort of convention that I've had already. These cells are big enough to fit everything I want to fit in them. As far as like luxury wise, they're big enough to fit pretty much everything I want to fit. So I'm gonna put a toilet there, and then we'll keep it kind of the same row for the purposes of piping it. Let's put a shower. We can kind of indent the shower in. We don't need to have it right on the doorway like a lot of these other ones are so far. So maybe we'll have the shower be over here for you and over here for you. Okay, just trying to keep all the piping. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Oh, well, that's the downside of actually having the floor prompted before you got the stuff in, is that if you want to delete something, yeah, look at this performance. Ugh. Gross. We can actually get I want to keep the radiators closer to where the hot water is going to be too. And actually, I don't think this cell has hot water because it doesn't quite reach. So we're going to need another boiler anyway. And that's going to require a boiler next to the big pipe. It makes sense to have it here, I guess. Well, maybe. Hang on. Wait, where's that cell that's not getting hot water? It's this one, right? Yeah. So if I had put a water boiler next to this house. Come on. There we go. Put a water boiler next to this house. That could work. What's there? It's a road. It's still gonna work. So, whoops. Let's put the water boiler here. And we can hook that up to the hot pipe there. And then I can also maybe just take this, bring it, oh, come on. Come on, game. Up like this, and then over like this. There we go. So I think that will probably take care of it. The hot water needs for this area, and then it'll also take care of the hot water needs for this little condo area too. Because the hot water pipe is going to be, you know, like right up in here. Like that. Like that. Okay. Cool. Now I need to make the deployment on this be unlocked. Come on. There we go. It's not doing too well. There's a lot of NPCs. A lot of people to keep track of. What else do we want in these cells? I think I want to make these like actual cool, legit homes. I mean, I'm not going to put a kitchen in there because that's just asking for somebody to have, you know, forks and knives and stuff. So I'm not going to do that. But we could put like televisions and stuff. So maybe how about we do like, we can stick a TV here and then maybe, actually, let's put the office desk over here on this side. There we go. Television can be there, that's fine. We'll get a bookshelf as soon as it lets me click it. There we go. Get a bookshelf. Yeah, how about we just put it like maybe over here next to the... I'm gonna kind of space things out because I don't need to clutter them up in these cells. They're pretty wide open and kind of do whatever I want here. Put a radio next to that, I guess. Or I could put it in the... Let's put it in the corner. Why not? Next to the window. So we've got a desk, a chair, a bookshelf, we've got the television, we've got radio, toilet, and all of this stuff. We don't have a radiator in this cell, though. So how about we get a radiator? We could put it next to the door. We could put it here if we want to. That's fine. Keep it all kind of nice and next to each other. Maybe we'll put the radiator, like, here next to the shower, I suppose. Go. And then the hot water pipes need to reach those things, so I guess we'll put another pipe there and another pipe there. Yeah. Okay, and then I want to get the flooring back in, so we'll do the flooring back in. Cool. That should do it. Cool. Now we need the little driveway, so we can actually kind of do this. Just one straight driveway will cover both doors. That's pretty standard. And you know what? I'm actually going to do this just because at least from the duplexes and stuff that I lived in college anyway, we had a nice little parking area, right? So where both houses can share a parking lot area kind of thing. It was a driveway, but it was like an extended driveway. So, you know, each side had like a spot for like 2 guests to park. Mine was, the one I lived in was actually, like the driveway was straight down and then it was on this side. We had, so like the one I lived in was like, I don't really have a design that's like this. So we'll just say like, let's say if I had split this, if this wasn't here, right? Let's just say it was a rectangle. You split it down the middle. You had a door here and a door here, and then the driveway was in the middle. We had a little annexed area here for this house to have guests. Little annexed area for this house to have guests, and then kind of attached to the side where I lived, kind of attached to that, there was a garage, a two-car garage, and it was assumed, I don't really think it was written anywhere, but it was assumed that, you know, one house would have one spot in that garage and the other side would have the other, and that's kind of how we just did it. But either way, I think having like a little parking area here kind of looks a little interesting, so we'll do that. So we got the bed in the back, got the toilet up here. Shower head's in progress. Radiator's in progress. That's good. Television. We can do... I don't really know, you know? I don't really know. Let's have, like, the living room area be over here. Put a chair here. Yeah, we can space it out. Give them a little room. Got a desk. I want to have a desk. How about we put the desk next to the bed? We could space it out a little bit. Maybe here. Yeah, we can put an extra chair, though. That's going to require another chair, so... Yeah, why not? Whatever. I was just saying space things out, but maybe I'll just kind of do that. If I put the television in the corner, though, I think this television will reach this chair. So I think there's an impact on the chair there. You have to keep the televisions in range of the chairs if you want that to like work that way. Got a whole bunch of tunnels and stuff to deal with over there. I'm kind of hoping... Yeah, I don't have enough time for a shakedown, so let's go investigate the tunnel. Oh yeah, there's definitely something going on here. All right, how about we search all these toilets? Whoops, not dismantle. No, not dump either. What's going on here? Oh, it's okay. I clicked the light. I don't like having lights over top of toilets because it does that. It always prioritizes the light when you click. Plus, it kind of looks like the toilet's full, you know. to yellow in the toilet. I don't really like that. It kind of looks like they're working their way up this way. So it might actually not be these cells. It probably could be these cells. It could be any of these, really. How about we do this? What's the regime is going to happen? Yeah, they're going to go to lockup pretty quick here. They're going to go to lockup pretty quick. Okay, how about this? We'll do a shakedown. And I'm going to just do this really quick. And then we'll cancel the shakedown. Okay, ready, set, go. Search the cells, guys. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Find it. There it is. Okay, cancel. Perfect. All right. That's one way to deal with it, I guess. Okay, so now we need to get rid of that tunnel. A lot of people have asked in the past, why don't I just do search cell block, right? And it's been answered a lot, but I'll just do it again. The reason is because every cell is its own block in my prison, because the doors go outside. So every cell is their own block. So watch, I click this bed. You get the option to search the bed, search the cell, or search the cell block. Watch what happens when I click search cell block. It only searches the cell, because the door is going outside, right? That's why that's happening. What if I get something out of this? Does he have anything in there? Aw, oh, darn. Wrongly searched. Sorry, buddy. You're just being used as an example. Okay, so we've got what? We got the television here, office desk, chair. We need radio. We need a bookshelf. We'll do like a bookshelf on the side there. Maybe we'll put the radio over by the bed. Why not? It's kind of a weird cell, you know. It's a really strange assortment here. Maybe we shift this over behind the bed, maybe. I don't know. It's really spacious. It'll probably be a 9. Might even be a 10, but probably not. Could do some other things in these cells too, even though it really doesn't have any impact. For example, a weight bench. We could put weight benches in here if we want to. So I could maybe, instead of this television being here, I could put the weight bench like there. Then I got the problem with the television not being in the right spot. Meh. I guess I'll just stick the weight bench between the television and the... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we could do a weight benches in here. Why not? They're big cells, so I'm alright with it. I did it for the death row people, so. Also, I've been kind of putting prayer mats in as well. So like near the windows, I'll usually put a prayer mat. So why don't we just kind of maybe change the location of the television really quick. Kind of like the television being in the corner. Let's stick the prayer mat next to the... Yeah, next to the bed. Why not? There. Okay. They can get on that too. That'd be cool. I want to kind of see how that evolves. That'd be nice. And I was going to do the same thing here too, you know? So I was thinking like we put a wall here. No, sorry. This was the common room in the shop. And I think I'm actually going to stick to that plan here, to be honest. Because we don't have enough shops. I'm going to get another shop. So it looks like there's a path. Maybe it's just a shadowing. Maybe I don't look like I did path here. Let's do a path here because I think it's a good spot for one. How about we just do a path through here and then kind of be done with it there. I did like this like nice long driveway to the door. I did like that, but I don't really think it's necessary. We could actually just take this path all the way down. I liked how green this was, but it's only really getting rid of one tree, so we'll go with it. Okay, perimeter fence is getting built in. That's cool. That's going to help keep these guys from digging straight out. They're going to have to dig like down here, which gives me more time. I also have lots of dogs. Got 57 dog handlers. And the routes for the dogs are like right around like everywhere here. They don't do all the time, but there's enough dogs to where every dog route is like on point during the white period, right, of the regime. And also during the green period of the regime. The green period of the regime actually has more dog routes. I'm going to actually stick a few more dogs over here. Maybe just one. The green period has more dog routes because that's at late at night. That's when they're digging. We can sniff things out. There's a lot less to worry about. And then the red period is when they're in the canteens. That's my red regime. So the dogs tend to kind of hang out near the canteen areas more, right? Kind of all around here, kind of tend to hang out over here more. And then during the yard time, we stick a few extra dogs in the yard as well. So you see the yard regime adds some dogs during the yards. Actually doesn't add any dogs here. I think I want a dog in the yard. I want 2 dogs, I think, in the yard. 1 will be fine to sniff things out, though, I think. Yeah, I think there's a lot of dogs around here. The thing is, though, I want dogs around the edges because that's the shortest distance to dig, you know? Oh, right here. Let's stop this. So you can see these guys, they come out here, they funnel through here, and they go into this yard, right? So let's see if we can sniff some of this stuff out. So during the red period, dog patrol is through here. This is the red period. So all the dogs should be around here. When it shifts to this period, a couple of the dogs from here move over here. But this one stays put. And I just kind of sniff them out as they move around. And as a result of that, and I'm going to say this now not knowing the supply. Yeah, the supply is getting kind of high. I don't know where they're getting the luxuries. It's probably being brought in from visitors, I would imagine. Because I did a shakedown right before starting this recording. And luxuries was completely empty. And in one day, they've got this many. So I'm thinking that there's some sort of security hole with my visitors, and I'm not sure how they're getting them. I guess it is just visitor tables. Sure, that is the thing. But like every exit to visitation is through a metal detector, and then every exit out of visitation requires you to walk past a dog to get where you're going to go. So like they should be getting sniffed out, I think, unless this one doesn't have a dog route around it. This is the most popular one. It's the busiest one. Do I not have a dog route through here? I have no dog route through here. Well, let's change that. Let's kind of make a dog route like this. And during the day, I suppose, we'll sniff this out. And then maybe, yeah, that's it. We'll just have 2 dogs there during the day. Probably going to have to hire a few more dogs. So I have a lot of dog routes. And speaking of that, let's check out the kennel population here, or the supply of kennels. Probably need more kennels as well, dog crates. So we'll stick a couple of extra ones in there, like that. Maybe I can turn one of these into a kennel. Maybe this one over here could be a kennel. I don't have another purpose for this, so I think I'm gonna make this into a nice big kennel. It doesn't have to be that big though. Maybe it's just a kennel and storage. Do I have enough storage? I don't have any storage rooms that are really close to this. So maybe there's one here. Whatever. I need more dogs. So, how about I don't know which way is forwards with this dog crate. Is it the side that's solid or the side that's got a little cut into it? I don't know. Like, you know, see how like the light blue area is not taking up the whole space? I'm just gonna go with this. See if this is the front. So we'll kind of do like a dog area like this. Whatever, you know? Whatever. The whole thing can be a kennel for all I care. Let's do kennel. We only have 6 kennels. Now we have 7. There we go. We're gonna have 7. We got another kennel down here. There's some dog crates. They get used. Doesn't have any power yet because I've got the utility lines ran, but I don't have them like hooked up to an actual power station or water pump for that matter. This area gets its own water pump and all that stuff. So it's saying this is blocked. Probably because there's no, there's no jail door here. Well, let's put a jail door there. We'll rush that. And then I think we're going to get a power station going to see what kind of gigawatts we're dealing with here. 1.21 gigawatts. Okay, how about we do the power station like this? And then the water pump could be maybe off to here like this. We can bring the water pumping station like that. And then the power station is probably going to need a whole bunch of capacitors, so we'll just add a few for now. And then we'll add the electrical cables they can go down and follow the fencing to there. And then also follow the fencing out to here. Just so I have a little bit of redundancy. And then maybe, yeah, that's probably fine. Speaking of redundancy, let's also have the piping go like this way too. So 2 sets of piping running down. This one needs to be ran there. I've got redundancy this way as well, so there's a pipe this way as well as over here. But this isn't really for redundancy, it's more like for distance, because these cells, we're never going to get water from this pipe. It's just too far away. So let's grab this. There we go. Got a couple of gaps in our piping here. I think this happens when I have this queued up and then I decide to put like grass in this area, or I do something with the terrain, or I do something with the flooring before the piping is in. I think that's what's messing this up. I think I'm just gonna do this with this area. Seems to make sense to me. And then for the hot water, we need boilers. I'm not really sure where those are gonna go, because we've got a lot of hot water to do here. But in general, they'll probably just run along the roads, right? Because that's where the regular pipings are. So the regular piping is following the road. Is this? Yeah, it's in there. Regular piping follows the road. And so, like, if I put a boiler here along the side of this building, it doesn't actually hit the pipe. But I can always do one pipe over, you know? So, like, if I want a boiler here to provide hot water, maybe like here. I don't know. It's probably good. I'm really not sure how this will work. Let's put one here. Stick a big pipe that way. Yeah, it's on the corner. I kind of like that. That's cool. Okay, let's pause really quick. We got... No, it's not gang related. It's still like Supermax, but it's not gang related. At least it doesn't appear to be. There's always going to be deaths. I'm not concerned about them. There's always going to be deaths. It's just the way it is. Let's take a pause really quick. We've had a couple of intakes. I do need to check and see how the gang situation is looking. Do we have a leader yet for green? Doesn't look like it. No leader for green. Darn. I was kind of hoping to see that. Informants, do we have any legendaries? We had one legendary sneak into here, and he was going around for about he was going around in maximum security for almost a day before I caught him. Gang member, fearless, deadly. Okay, so we're seeing people start to use the holding cells, right? The holding cells are starting to get used. Are all of them getting used? Yeah, we've got some people in here. Okay. Yeah, some people in here. This is good. This is good. Let's make sure that we always have guards inside the holding cells, no matter what. So, green or white period. That's the one I check first. Got 4 in there. 4 in there. Let's up that to 5. That's a pretty big one. We got a 4 in there. Yep. And there was one more, I thought. Thought there was one more holding. Oh, there's 2 in here. Okay. So, yeah, we got holding cells there. I could. This is the normal sec, which as soon as the normal sec goes out of my prison, this gets turned into max. Actually, as soon as they leave, not really sure what I'll do with this room, because I'm not sure I want the prisoners that close to the exit. But yeah, if there's guards in there, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. So there's always guards in the holding cells, always. Maybe I'll turn one of these into a holding cell. Common room, and then this one could be another holding cell. That's possible. I have no beef with that, other than the fact that this is a really big holding cell already. It's a really nice one. It's really big. We need more laundry. Maybe we do another laundry. Kind of need laundry. Okay, let's do the common room here. I want to focus on actually building things out here. So, let's do the common room here. We're gonna do, let's say, how do we want to do this? Thinking about layout here. Large television in the middle here. Let's do... That's fine. It can hold all those chairs, actually. And then we'll do pool tables. like this. It's not bad. Leave this open a little bit. Do arcade cabinets. Maybe we'll run them through the middle. This might be kind of interesting. Like 3 arcade cabinets back to back like this. Could be kind of interesting. Leave this open. It's going to be the entrance. So we'll do the regular door. Let's do a double door because it looks interesting. Like that. And then we'll have a brick wall through here. This door was just put in here just to get the thing to stop telling me to... Yeah, we need to accelerate that. It was I put that in there just to get the thing to stop telling me it requires an entrance to build. Then we're going to have a shop front. Will be here where this wall is. Shop shelves can be kind of spaced back like this. We'll do a table along this side. Shop front can be there. I guess we could do another shop shelf. No reason not to. And then the door to the shop can be here with the metal detector. So like this. And then like, come on, like this, yep. So the people who work the shop, they enter through the back. And we'll kind of do like a gravel path kind of thing to the back like this. Like that. Yeah, because there's a path back here too, but let's just make this a paving stone. And we'll have like a little path to the back they can do. I don't want this, oh, come on. Oh, okay, I don't want this tree to be dismantled though. Is that gonna disrupt the path? If I stop that? It doesn't look like it. That makes me happy. This tree unfortunately does have to go, which is sad, but it does. Because of the perimeter wall, and I really do want the perimeter wall to be down that way, so. But at least the other tree can stay. What are you doing? You're resting, tired. Well, oh, there's no way for him to get out now. Well, we need to put those doors in. Anyway, so that could be the shop. We'll get the shop front to be here. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Every time I go to zoom in, it just basically crashes. Let's put it all on the side here like that. There. Oh, and we'll need power as well, so we need to run... The power is 1 square away. Okay. There you go. Run the power to this place, too. Okay. So the common room will be done there. And then we'll take and... I think we'll make this another holding cell. That sounds like a good idea. Dismantle that door. It's not really... This one too. This is going to be a cell, actually. So I could probably turn this cell on. Is there anything I'm missing in it? There's a television, right? There's no radio. Let's put a radio in here. No radio. Yep. Flooring as well. Flooring used to be my visual cue that said, this cell is done. Please make it a cell now. But I started putting the flooring in, like, preemptively. I've kind of started putting the floor in right away anyway, so it's not really a good indicator anymore. Deployment. Let's turn this to maxsec. There we go. Now, I should see somebody populate this cell, like, kind of right away, because there's lots of people in the holding cells. And, you know, this is a good indication. People using the holding cells is a good sign to me because, wow, look at all these trucks. Because it means that my cell quality ratings, it might start to work. It might be starting to work because if they're in the holding cells, then there's a good chance there's no cell quality. Yeah, all of the available cells are too high quality for this prisoner. See? Yes. Perfect. So as they stay in the holding cells, right, as they're in here, they'll also hopefully not be acting up, and they'll earn themselves a better place, like a better quality place, or they'll act up, they'll be privy to a lower quality cell, and then there will be one available for them. So, like, that's kind of the idea here. The holding cells are meant for prisoners who don't have a place to go. They're not necessarily bad. Right? They're not necessarily, you know, it's not like they've acted up per se, but, you know, they just don't have a house that's the right quality. So I'm trying to build these houses out with varying degrees of quality just so like there's a good diversity in homes that are available, because that's kind of what you need to have in the market, you know, local housing markets. Yeah, looks like we gotta have, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of trucks coming in. I did just prompt, like, you know, a shop and a common room, and I did prompt a whole bunch of things to be built, so I guess we'll let these trucks get on with it. Got a lot of stuff happening here. I think this is going pretty well, guys. I think this is going pretty well. We're gonna have these cells. Most of them are kind of, the interiors and stuff are kind of done on a lot of them now. Gotta do a few more. Got a library here where books are already, like, the shelves are already full, which is great. This cell's done. This kitchen is ready. Kitchen's gonna serve the canteen over here. And there's a yard right here, which will be great. We're gonna put a sniper tower. Let's do this. Let's put a fence like this. And then maybe over like this. Yeah, we'll just fence this area off. And then I'll put a, where is it? Guard tower. Could put a guard tower like maybe here. Keep it as far away from the houses as possible, but still covering the yard. I like it. But if I put it this way, then it could also cover more of this region, so maybe it's worth that. We'll put it like this. And then we'll cover this area with a solitary door. Sounds appropriate. Let's do that. The solitary door there. And then the rest of this material can be grass. All the way up to here, here, there. And then we'll have gravel here. Cool. Okay. I think that's going to do it. They're going to get on building that. We're going to get on building a lot of other things. It's starting to rain. It's a nice sunny day. It's day 195 in the prison now. It's winter, supposedly. How's the temperature? I don't know. How's the temperature? Let's take a look. Logistics, temperature. It's pretty cold. Yeah, it's 33 C, or 33 Fahrenheit. 33 C would be warm. Yeah, these cells don't have warmth. What's going on there? They should have warmth. Why aren't they warm? Do I not have hot water running to them? I don't have hot water running to them. Well, they do now. That's gonna do, guys. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you like it. It's gonna be fun. We're doing a whole bunch of stuff here. I'm trying to get this series wrapped up by episode 100. And then we're going to start an escape. And then after that, the series will be wrapped up. So I don't know how many episodes it'll take to escape from this thing, because I honestly don't know. I've already patched up one of the holes in escaping because, I don't know, I just did. I knew it's a risk to the prison, so I might as well do that. That was this over here. This is now a double wall. It was a fence all the way around through here, and it's like, oh yeah, we'll just dig this way. Done. Yeah, not anymore. Sorry. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.